My name is Josue Sahona, and I'm totally sure that more than once you have heard some ideas
about the
of
terms violence against
women
women.
and all the stuff that many organizations around the world, which most of them are led by women, have made to finish with the social issue. But this problem should only be considered by females who has been mistreated or suffer any kind of violence. What if men try to help them to face it? Well, those points are dealt by Professor Jackson Katz, a recognized anti-sexism educator in his TED Talk, which is called Violence Against Women. It's a men's issue. According to Professor Katz, the abuse and violence against women has been uh, a very popular issue through the time uh, around the world. The male gender most of the time try to hide it by their own concepts obtained from past generations that are focused on their right and in their higher thoughts of being the high gender. Also, he claimed that the meaning of violence and abuse when it goes to refer to woman issue may be may be confusing for them because they forget what these words really mean because they imagine that their appearance of being a strong man will disappear and he will be the society laughing stock if they support the idea of giving social independence or social liberty to women. Because of it, women has fought uh, during last years to cause awareness and to cause awareness to them about stopping thinking in that way and rather they yearn to the cause to build a new society without prejudices. Even the multiple strategies used by women, it has been too difficult for them to change people thoughts from one day to another, and this is why they continue being the target in this horrible situation. Maybe these problems will not end as soon as everybody wants, because sadly, a woman will be appreciated as the only one who has to take care with the actions they do in society. For instance, a nice girl. She has to realize with the kind of person she is dating because no one will say to her the negative aspect of him and the bad influence he could be to her life. So if she suffer any kind of violence, she's blamed for not choosing a good person to to be part of it. Another example. Another example. The same nice girl. She also has to take care about the way uh, or the kind of clothes she wears to go a party because if she suffers some kinds of violence or she's abused she will be the guilty to to have provoked this kind of attacks. In other words, women will not have enough support to overcome this kind of events that has affected their life. Also, she also they will not have enough support to develop a life in which they can choose what is the best for them. But they will be judged for society, for being the ones who incite to others, in this case men, to do bad things. To sum up, Jason Katz tried to catch people's attention and tell us that the violence against women is not it's not a problem that only women can talk about. Men can do it too, and in these ways reduce the percentage of women who has been abused or has been suffer any kind of attacks. Jason Kratz tried to catch people attention and tell us that violence against women it's not only a topic that only women can talk about. Men can do it too, and in this way they can contribute to reduce the percentage of women that has suffered any kind of abuse or any kind of violence events. But to make it possible, men have to eliminate the idea of being the strong gender, because it really doesn't exist. Uh, due to the ability of each person to achieve what they always dream, no matter the gender it is. In conclusion, men can contribute a grain of sand in this problem issue and help to create a better society with equal conditions, equal opportunities, and equal rights. Because against violence against women is not a woman task; it's also a men's issue. Thanks. See you soon.